What's up? We're gonna make another video. I made one, but it was too shaky. Can't move that fast with the camera. But I'll just show the trees that's on here and a little bit of stuff that I've done already. Like there's some of those rock things that I put in the wash. There's a few more. There's like one right there, a couple more up there. There's a few more back over there too. And then you can kind of see I raked some rock ones there, and there. And then see this wash is pretty deep. So I was saying I was thinking of doing one big one or a bigger swell at the top to catch it before it starts coming down. And then just a bunch of smaller ones in here. I had those trees down in there with just the guards around them with a bunch of stuff piled around them, but they got grazed pretty hard. So they're pretty low now, but they're coming back. That's a mesquite over there. There's another mesquite. There's another one right there. At first they were leaving stuff alone because everything got burned, so they weren't really out here. Then after so long, they just started coming in and eating everything, so I eventually had to come back over here and put more fencing around them. Another mesquite. And all those, well, when I put those in too, they were all like 4 inches or something. They're all tiny. You can see this better there. There's another one up here. They got a little saguaro in. You can probably barely see it, but it's like right there. It's not saguaro. Damn, prickly pear. Then there's more of those little rock stops in there. I raked a bunch of little rocks into this little wash area that comes down. You can see one of the rock things I raked there. There's another one up here. There's more of them back over there. I raked a little bit around these sorrels that they burned. Then over here where I disturbed it, I raked a bunch over there. But that was just like 1 or 2 times. I haven't done very much after that because I was putting in more trees and doing the bigger check dams or whatever you want to call them. There's a day palm, but I think that's too high. I might need to move it down more. There's a mulberry that's not looking too good. The heat or just the dirt in the wash. But I figured it would need to be in the wash, but it started looking pretty bad. If it wasn't getting enough water or what. But I got more of them. It was a clone or cutting, whatever. A pomegranate. And then I got more of those. Probably put one of those further down too. There's a mesquite. Another day palm I put right in the wash. See how that one does. I started a bunch from seed, so I got at least like 10 of them. That's a weird tree. I don't really know what this tree is. It's an invasive Australian tree. That's what they said at the nursery, but I forgot what kind they said it was. That's like a mesquite and a river tamarind. I think it's like a mimosa type tree. Ironwood. It got grazed pretty hard because I tried to do the same thing, put a bunch of stuff around it before I put this fence around it. The one up top, and this one wasn't doing it till recently, like a little bit of blackening on the bark or stem, whatever. It's not really bark, stem. I don't know if that's wind damage or sun damage, but yeah, the new growth doesn't really have it, so I don't know. I'll see. I got a bunch more seedlings, so here's another mesquite. Another mesquite over there. Another couple of those weird Australian trees. I don't know what they are. Oh, and I had a bunch of stuff pushed down into that little thing, but it blew out during a rainstorm last year. And then just put a bunch of silt down in here, which was good. Another little rock dam, another one. Cut all the silt. There's another mesquite. I'll try not to move too fast. I know this thing gets blurry. There's I'm pretty sure that's a sumac in there. And one of those weird trees. This one was doing good over here. But then they got ate last week, or yeah, it was either last week or the week before it came out. And there was a tree on this side right there, that little stick. And whatever, something crawled up in there, obviously, and ate it. I don't know. Oh shit, I guess something could have got right through there. I need to put something in there. Whatever got in there, snip that shit down. Another mesquite. The majority of the ones that I put in over here were already velvet mesquites, because that's the ones that I get from my house. Fenced off this little area, but stuff I'm pretty sure still gets in there. I need to put a bunch of debris around it. I threw a lantana down there. Somebody just gave it to me. I didn't know what else to do with it. That's a little guamachill. Doesn't get enough moisture down here, I guess. I need to water them more. I only water them like once a week or every 2 weeks. Once every weekend or every 2 weeks they'll come out. Here's another different one of those mimosa trees. I haven't seen that one flower yet. The other one is one from the side of my house. That one, I don't know. I got that one from someone else. Forgot the name of that plant. It's one of those desert plants. I think that's another one of those Australian trees. Those things just keep coming back. Here's one of those river tamarins. That's one of the ones, the mimosa ones from my house. Another sumac. I think someone's been eating that too, huh? No, this is that garden huckleberry. It's not looking too hot. And then I got a mesquite there. And then there's another one over there. I fenced this area off so some of the random mustards and amaranth that popped up wouldn't get eaten. Save some of them. So this is the first check down too. And when I had him do this, I just had him move dirt up over here on the other side, just kind of shape it. I never came back and did any major work with it besides I raked this one and this one in there. I didn't go up behind it because I was gonna come back with the bobcat, but gotta finish all the other stuff first because I want to do it all in a weekend. There's a little shady loop around this one, but I don't know what that is. Either an ironwood or a Palo Verde. And then up here by this tree, by the saguaro, I got a little. There's a little mesquite and then another ironwood. The ironwood up here has more of that blackening on the bark. So I thought it was more wind damage or maybe sunburn because it was sitting up here in full sun. Came from the backyard. I think it was pretty much getting full sun, but I don't think full sun like out here. So, get the sorrel. Start trying to put stuff around it to start shading it. This was a bigger pot, it's ironwood. It was I don't know, 4 gallon or something. So I don't want to dig too close to it. But this was just like a little solo cup. And this one was like half that size when I put it into another little mesquite. Okay, yeah, on this side. Yeah, on this side I see the blackening on the bark. It's kind of weird. But it's not on that other side, so that's what I was kind of thinking, sunburn or wind, but either way it's still kicking. It's either gonna make it or it's not, so I got more of them. I thought it rained out. I think what is it? I think it's like July 17th right now. I thought it rained out, so I came to look, but I didn't bring any water. Like I said, I usually water like once a week or once every 2 weeks. But I think I watered last week, so I don't really saw mesquites and stuff. It'll be fine. I brought those out. No, I did bring some little cactus out here last weekend. So I was out here last weekend. So there's that one. Then over here, it's real shaky. Over here, I had a mesquite going right here on this top one. It was doing pretty good. Put it in there again, probably like half the size of that tube or the protection thing. And like before last weekend, it was probably like a foot above it. And then they got grazed down pretty hard right before I put this. Yeah, you can see the stem. Yeah, it won't focus. Shit. Yeah, anyway, you see the stem. Whatever be eating that shit, rabbits, little rats, with some sharp ass teeth. That should be looking like pruning shears. Here's another one of those guava shells. I think that's how you say it. I don't really know how you say it. It's supposed to have a decent fruit on it. And then in that little first burn thing, there's a sumac. They were eating the shit out of that too. Again, more of those. I think that's a different one than that one. Then there's a mesquite down in that one, a little tiny ass mesquite. And of course castor. And then one of those mimosas. That one got grazed pretty hard too, unfortunately. I was late to the fencing party. I got to it before I could. Another little mesquite. Those almost look like they don't have thorns. I bought that from someone else. I don't really know what kind they are, but the more the merrier, whatever. Some acacias trying to come back, I think. Another mesquite. That was looking pretty wispy. Then I put a little carob up here, but it's a pretty bad spot for it. But I got a bunch more of those too. And then over here there's that other somewhat swale, kind of shape that's pretty steep. And again, I was going to come back behind it, but I haven't leveled none of that stuff. I raked a couple of little rock ones over here. But again, it's a large area, so you know, you just got to pick your battles where you're going to start. So I started back over there and started doing stuff in there, and I was going to keep planting stuff back in that wash between the summer and next winter, and then start on the next area, like, you know, further down the wash. So I kind of made this one like a road to get over to, but it's only a few feet high, probably like 3 feet from the original part, maybe 4 feet in the middle. See, like maybe 4 feet in the middle. Got a Palo Verde coming back. Always good to see. There's a mesquite that popped up, or didn't pop up, it came back. But they've been eating the shit out of it too. Yeah, they stripped that damn thing clean. So that was basically a stick. Then it popped up and there was a bunch of stuff down there, and they just been stripping it. So I'll probably come back and trim it up anyway. Another pile of stuff that we pushed down here. I just pushed it down here because, you know, catch debris, get it off the. It was a lot of stuff on the surface up there on the top. A bunch of like just dead trees. So I just pushed most of them down here. I was gonna bury them eventually. But there's a bunch of termites in here eating it all, so they're breaking it down anyway. Raked another little bit right there. There's another couple of saguaros, little ones up there, but Alright, I'm further down where the other 2 washes come in. Further, what would it be? It'd be south. So here's a main wash, and then there's another one where they converge. I kind of wanted to make another check dam right there, just so it stops water over here, infiltrates in for this area. But I also already put one over here. But this one's not done at the very back. I didn't want it much higher than that, but I wanted it at least double the width, if not more. I forgot the area size. I think it's like 80 by something. I forgot. And then here's the other one. Over here. And that one's probably about, again, like 3 feet, maybe 4 feet from the bottom. Down over here, but over here it's a little bit higher. And again, probably add a little bit to this one. Definitely fill in the backside over here. And then back over there where it comes in off the road, kind of filled it in and did a few things, but still got to do a whole bunch of work over there as well. A little bit of something right there, but again, that was just shaping here and moving dirt from over here. It wasn't really starting nothing. Yeah, but you can obviously see the terrain. Damn, that looks good. Oh, they already got it. Wow. Nice. That's crazy. The ants are in there getting it. Are they? That's fruit. No, that's bugs. Nice. Wonder how those taste. Birds already got them. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, ants and birds got it. What they're talking about? Yeah, the size of this. But anyway, that's how it's sitting right now. Oh yeah, I was talking about the height. You can see it's like, man, it's like fucking 12 feet up or something. Yeah, and up to the fence. Yeah, it's just it's high elevation, so. And then sometimes in the wash it kind of gets steep, so it's hard to it'll be hard to get something in there. I guess you could get a backhoe in there and just park and just like use the bucket to, or what do you call it? Yeah, the bucket, I guess. Yeah, to dig at the side or whatnot. But yeah, it'd just be harder to make them in there, except unless it was just raking small rocks or doing it by hand, which it's I don't know how far is that. It's probably like 400 or 500 feet. Not including coming from the sides and wrapping around. That's what I was thinking, just doing it with the bobcat, going at it, tilting the bucket and going at an angle, then then you could come back and shape it with the rake easier. But that's why I wanted to get the bigger ones done, so if it does rain good, it'll flood and fill these areas. And at least get that to infiltrate. So, there's another tree that came back, another Palo Verde. The survivors. All right.